What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. This video, I really don't have a topic. I just actually was talking to my sons about protecting their energy in the mornings, especially the first thing you wake up, and how to do that, because oftentimes they get into it in the morning, in the bathroom, arguing over something, or yelling about something, arguing, just having conflict in the morning. And I had to explain to them, and I have to work on it too. We all do. So I figured it would be just a quick little topic to talk about protecting your energy in the morning and ways that you protect your energy and ideas that you have or that you want to share, and of course sharing them in the comments about protecting your energy. I explained to them in a way that they can understand, and it's important that they understand that protecting your energy in the morning specifically is really going to determine how your morning is going to go. When we wake up and angry or upset, it really can dictate either a good portion of your day or the whole day. And what I tell them is that when you get up in the morning, because they don't have time to sit and meditate, they want to move in silence. And while they're in silence, they think about their intentions and ways that they can better themselves, ways that they can be a good person, ways that they can make good choices in the morning, and making decisions that say, making intentions is to make good choices today. I intend on making good choices today. Now, we may not make good choices, but we need to set our intentions to make good choices, to make good choices about ourselves, make good choices of the people around us. Because when you get up in the morning, first thing you get on your phone, I have to work on that too. It's the first thing I do is not really the first thing I do. I try, my alarm goes off and I try to wait a few minutes before I get on my phone. And I need to practice that as well with them. So I tell them in the morning, we have silent mornings for 30 minutes. No talking, nobody's talking to anybody. Now, you're still getting ready for school. You're still getting ready for your work day, but you're quiet and you're silent and you are in meditation, thinking about the different ways or the ways that you can make yourself a better person, make good decisions. What have you decided to do today with your energy? Jay Electronica, there is a lyric that he has, you either build or destroy. What do you do? So in the morning, we want to build ourselves up. We don't want to become destructive in a destructive manner, yelling. Like I was saying the other day on Twitter, how yelling really gives me a lot of anxiety. Like it makes me, like when I'm yelling angrily at somebody, it puts me in a bad space. I don't like to yell. I do not like to yell, but I do find myself yelling a lot more with children. But I have to work on that. Yelling in the morning, like hurry up, da 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 da, all of that stuff. It's like it's too much, and it really vexes my spirit. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, okay, I need to work on that. I'm going to show them how to do that, so they're young enough that they could, if we keep doing it consistently and remain consistent in that, we can make sure that that's something that they can adopt, whether they keep on it, but they will remember that in the morning, I should be making intentions to have a good day. I should be making intentions to be a better person. I should be making intentions to make better choices. And I just explained to them, we always have a choice. And the choice is, what are we going to do? We're going to have a good day or we're going to have a bad day. And we have to make those intentions because there's so much power in that, and I explained to them, like, for children to understand, like our spirit and our energy is like combined like this. This is what I was explaining to my children. So it might seem a little elementary, but I do it on the terms that they can understand at a level. You got to speak to your audience, and just explaining to them that their energy is right here. And when they get up in the morning and they allow somebody to anger them or they scream or anything, it opens up and it releases that negativity, and whoever is around, it's going to come back to them in a way that somebody's going to yell back at you. Somebody's going to give you the same exact energy that you give out. And what you want to do is, when you release that, it's good energy being expelled. Telling your friend that you're glad this is what I'm telling them. Telling a friend that you're happy they're your friend. Asking someone if they need help. Telling someone that you care about them, or giving somebody else a positive word on their day. You look nice or anything. I just explaining to them that you can't just be yelling. And I have a little Aquarius, and he has like this. His little fuse is like already, and I'm like, you can't do that. You cannot give your energy away. You have to protect your energy, and that's all the time. And that's with us as well. We get up in the morning, we get online, we see something that fucking bothers us, and we're like, fuck, like shit. And there's so many studies that say, like, now with our society, getting on the phone in the morning to read news is something that everybody does. And a lot of people have said, I get up in the morning and I see something that makes me mad or makes me sad or makes me annoyed, and it fucks with their morning. Now, whether you believe it or not, it does. You start thinking about what the hell, whatever it is that's bothering you, you start thinking about that, thinking about how it could not bother you, thinking about how it can, anything, just anything. I've woken up in the morning and read something about Trump, and I'm just like, what? Ugh. I don't want to start my day off like that. So I myself have decided, okay, my alarm goes off, Erica. It's not necessary for you to go online. There's been times where I jump online and then I'm like telling somebody off and using negative language. You know what I mean? And I know we like critique shows and review shows and stuff, and what I'm talking about is us and how we deal with our day, how we can maintain our energy in a good way so that we can have a good morning, and then consistently making intentions throughout the day. When I go to work, it's something that I do before I start my job, is to make sure my intent is to teach. My intent is that people understand where I'm coming from. That my intent is that I am clear in my communication. My intent is that they understand. My intent is that I am understandable, right? And I get compliments from different, people that I train, and they say it. You just know a lot, and I really wish that I could, just be in your brain and get all the knowledge that you have about whatever topic that I'm talking about. And then I think to myself, if it's just one person, my intention is fulfilled. And I think that's a way that we can work on our mornings. And like, some people don't have time to meditate or have time to sit in silence or have time to sit in prayer. Or prayer and meditation are two different things. Prayer is talking, right? Meditation is silence. But then also thinking about, centering yourself, bringing yourself back together, centering both sides of the brain, coming together and understanding that what we are taking in the morning, what we decide to give out in the morning, that's very important to us. So, people get online, their first tweet is, I just want to thank God for today, or I'm up and thank God. Happy Monday, happy Tuesday. Like, start off with some positivity and make intentions to be a good person. Make intentions to make the right choices today. The other day, I think it was Saturday, I am still working on the way that I deal with a certain person. And I do not like dealing with them at all. The sound of their voice vexes my spirit. Like, it really bothers me. I don't want to wake up and hear that person's voice, because that is going to fuck up my day or my morning. Not my day, my morning, because things change. And that's why I would kind of say the morning. Work on setting your intentions in the morning. And so you can have a good morning, and then throughout the day just keep setting those intentions. So I hear a voice over the phone. I'm up. I had a Friday. I didn't have a great day because of when I woke up Friday morning, I found out one of my favorite, influential, recognizable people has committed suicide. It really, I made a video Friday morning, and it really put me in a space where I had to get myself together. The entire day, I was like on and off between being okay and then like sobbing for a little while, and then being okay and sob. Now, mind you, I have to stand in front of people and instruct and facilitate. So it was hard, and that's how I started my day. So when I got, and it lingered throughout the day, so much so that I went to bed really early. I lay down and fell asleep and didn't wake up. I think I went to sleep at 6 and didn't wake up until 3 o'clock in the morning. Excuse me. So I woke up saying, okay, let's try this again. You know what I'm saying? Let's try it again. And I woke up, I got up, I started making breakfast. I was making some turkey bacon, making some grits. What else did I make? Some eggs and some toast. That was, these were my intentions. I'm about to get up and have me a cup of coffee. I'm going to go to the pool around 11 o'clock and stay in the pool until, because it's hot. So I'm like, if I go early enough, I can still enjoy the sun, stay in the pool for a little while, and it won't be too hot. And then I could just chill for a couple hours and go back. I walk out of my room and I overhear this person's voice. And I'm like, what? I was like, oh my God! I'm looking back on it and laughing. But in the moment, let me tell you something. I was pissed. I was so pissed because I had made the choice to have a better day. And I heard that voice and I was like, God damn it. And my whole day, I left my plate of food on the table, on the counter, my cup of black coffee. I had just poured my coffee. And I was like, what? And I was like, no! I was hot. I didn't eat my breakfast in the morning. I got my towel, went to the pool, and stayed in the pool for like probably 4 hours. And I just laid in the water like I need to cleanse everything. I laid in the water. I floated on my back. I love to float on I could float on my back. Your girl's a swimmer, okay? I could float on my back for hours. Just floating for hours. I don't need a floater. I can just have my arms outstretched and just float and have the water, your water is right here, your ears are underwater, and being able to listen to that noise underwater, it soothes me. So I was able to, I did a couple laps and then I just floated. I had to get out I really wanted to get out that energy that I had accepted, and I was like, no. I ran to the pool. I jumped in that pool. It didn't even matter how cold that water was. It was almost like, bitch, you need to cleanse yourself right the fuck now. I jumped in that water. I did because my energy was vexed. That's the only way I can describe it. And I did a couple laps, and then I floated, breathing all hard and stuff because I was getting that out. I'm just saying it's important that we make choices, and I just floated in the water. Just floated, like, okay, Erica. And when I got out the pool, I laid down a little while, and then I came back to the house, and I started to read Charlemagne's book, and I was just like, you know what, I just need an escape. Let me read somebody else's story, because I'm not going to allow this to mess up my day, and because I already allowed it to fuck my morning up. You understand what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, the morning is shot. I got another chance this afternoon. I stayed in that pool like I think 3.5 hours. For a long time. I got a heat rash, and like I'm saying, I'm not sleeping, at the same time I'm, looking up at the sky, meditating, watching birds fly by, watching the clouds change. It was good for me to get back to myself. I need to be in some water. I'm an earth sign, but I need to be in some water to actually regenerate the earthiness. Feel me? So I'm just saying that, what do you guys do? What do you guys do in the morning to set intentions to have a good day? Or do you not? And if you do, what things do you do? Share them down in the comments, and let's discuss it, okay? Have a great day, and take care of each other. Protect your energy.